this is Surabhi, your master teacher of chemistry at Vedantu. Welcome to Sprint Alchemy. This is already our 9th session of the series where we will be discussing some important questions on the chapter study of compounds, and here are the topics: preparation of HCl, properties and uses of HCl, preparation of ammonia, properties of ammonia. And this is the entire schedule or timetable of Sprint Alchemy. So we are already done with periodic properties, chemical bonding, study of acids, bases and salts, analytical chemistry, mole concept and stoichiometry, electrolysis, metallurgy. Ooh, we are left with only 2 chapters, that is study of compounds and organic chemistry. And here today is the session, first session of study of compounds. There will be one more which will be premiered tomorrow. And if you are here for the first time, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share this video with your friends, click on the bell icon so that you will be notified whenever we are live or premiering the videos. Thank you so much in advance. The past cannot be changed. The future is yet in our power. Yes, it is true, right? But even though we know this, we tend to think about our past a lot, very often. I could have done this, why didn't I do this? We regret, and we just try to, we will spoil the present thinking about past. Why? Can you go back and change it? No. So what has happened has happened. Chhod do na. The future is yet in your power. So make sure that your future will be bright, because the right decisions which you are taking today is very, very, very important. So rather than thinking about what could I have done, what did I do, so think what can be done, what should I be doing, how can I make this better. That will change your future, because you're the only one who can change your life, right? Yes, with that beautiful quote, let's start the session. Here's the first question. Ammonia gas is highly soluble in water. Name 2 more gases showing similar solubility. So ammonia will dissolve in water to form ammonium hydroxide. You have sulfur dioxide plus water, you will get sulfuric acid, SO2, and HCl, hydrogen chloride gas. You can write any, but make sure that they dissolve. They are highly soluble in water. So SO3, HCl are the answers. Question number 2, again this is also has been asked for 1 mark. Why HCl is considered polar covalent compound? So what is a covalent compound? The compound formed by the mutual sharing of electrons, right? And we know there won't be any charged particles because the electrons are shared, not transferred. But because of the differences in their electronegativity, so the more electronegative atom in that compound tend to pull. It pulls the shared electron pair towards itself. So that is how it will acquire negative charge. So here if we look at HCl, so chlorine being more electronegative, it just pulls the shared electron pair towards itself and acquires negative charge, and hydrogen will acquire positive charge, small amount. So once they are dissolved in water, so obviously they will dissociate to form H3O plus and Cl minus ions. That is the reason HCl is considered as polar covalent compound. Question number 3. So again for 1 mark. State why HCl gas fumes in moist air. So what happens? We all know HCl readily dissolves in water. So when you have water vapors, the HCl gas dissolves in water vapors also, forming the fine droplets of hydrochloric acid. So those droplets appear as the fumes. Okay, so HCl, which readily dissolves in water vapor, so obviously it forms the fine droplets of hydrochloric acid, which appears like fumes. That is the answer. Question number 4. Why nitrogenous matter produces ammonia? State a liquid source of ammonia. So nitrogenous matter, that is animal and plants waste like the proteins and all that. So obviously when they undergo decomposition by the action of the putrefying bacteria or the ammonifying bacteria, so on organic matter, so that is when ammonia gas will be liberated. Okay, so in organic matter, so obviously when they act on, you know, right, for the anaerobic decomposition or the decaying, the bacteria are very, very important. You must have studied in biology. So the same thing happens here, and that is how ammonia will be reduced. So state a liquid source of ammonia. So when this urine gets decayed, so ammonia will be reduced. So the liquid source of ammonia is decaying urine. Urine is liquid. So this is for 2 marks. Question number 5. State your observation when a rod dipped in ammonium hydroxide solution is taken in the jar of HCl. Support your answer by a chemical equation. So white fumes of ammonium chloride can be seen, right? So that is our observation. But what is the equation? NH3 plus HCl, you will get NH4Cl, right? Which is solid. So the white fumes of ammonium chloride can be seen. So dense fumes are formed around the glass rod because of the action of HCl and ammonia. So that is how ammonium chloride will be formed. So obviously, which is, you know, those gas particles are suspended. I mean, the solid particles are suspended in gas. So it appears like fumes, dense fumes. Want to join us, gain 100% knowledge and score 100% marks? Yes, we want to. But how? Why? Where should I go? Visit the link given in the description and in the pinned comment. Use the coupon code SURPRO. So what is the use of that coupon code? Let me tell you. Unlimited live classes with fun and high level quizzes. Yes, so you can attend any number of sessions with fun and high level quizzes. Every session mein quiz hoga. There will be lots of hotspots and very, 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 very nice activities. There are 3D assets also, which will help to increase the conceptual clarity. Compete with the students throughout the world. That's nice. So you will know, so where do I stand? How can I improve? Right? Interactive replays with live quizzes and leaderboards. The replays are kind of boring because you won't be able to talk to your friends or the teacher, but here you can play the quiz. Yes, the replays are always interactive and be on leaderboard also. Premium downloadable content, handwritten notes of master teachers. Yes, you can download the handwritten notes of the master teachers after every session. Assignments will be shared with you. Tests will be conducted regularly to make sure that you are very well prepared for the upcoming exams. And the performance report will be shared with you, which will help you to know, so where did I go wrong? What should I do? Along with that, free, there are free micro courses, more than 5,000, and free crash courses also for the competitive exams. So what should you do? Visit the link given in the description and in the pinned comment. If you use the coupon code SURPRO, you will get 50% offer up to 1,500 rupees. So use the coupon code SURPRO. You do the calculation, you'll be paying only 3.3 rupees per session, where you will get to play quiz. Assignments will be shared with you. Tests will be conducted. You can, there will be in-class doubt solving. That's a lot, right? Just for 3.3 rupees. So think and visit the link given in the description, pinned comment, use the coupon code SURPRO. Question number 6. Write a word equation and balanced molecular equation for the laboratory preparation of ammonia from ammonium chloride. So this is for 2 marks. So what we do is, so you have to take ammonium chloride. First they have asked us to write the word equation, right? Ammonium chloride plus we'll take calcium hydroxide. So this might be thoda sa confusing for you, word equation. So what will I get? So what you do is, after writing this or before writing the word equation, NH4Cl plus CaOH twice. So what should be the product? Obviously ammonia has to be formed. Along with that, what will be formed? CaCl2, right? And water will be formed. So after writing the equation, balance it, and then you can just fill the word equation. If you are confused, Like if you know what are the products, then you can directly answer, because they have asked you to write both word equation and the balanced molecular equation. So ammonium chloride, when it is treated with calcium hydroxide, you are getting three products here: ammonia gas, water, and calcium chloride. So first, if it is confusing, first write the balanced chemical equation and then you can write the word equation. Whichever is easy for you, start with that. State two physical properties of ammonia which enable its separation from a mixture of ammonia, water, and nitrogen. So two physical properties. Do not write it will react with HCl to form NH4Cl. No. Okay, so this is physical properties. So what are the physical properties? First is ammonia readily dissolves in water, whereas hydrogen and nitrogen don't. And it liquefies at 8 atmospheric pressure and minus 33 degrees Celsius, but not hydrogen and nitrogen. So here, please do not get confused. They have asked for the physical properties, not chemical. If you write this will react with this to form this, you won't get any marks. Physical properties, first you can say, as I told you, ammonia is extremely soluble in water, but not hydrogen and nitrogen, and ammonia gas can be liquefied at minus 33 degrees Celsius and at 8 atmospheric pressure, but not hydrogen and nitrogen. Question number 8. Give an equation for preparation of HCl gas by synthesis. State two conditions involved in its synthesis. So you can directly take H2 plus Cl2 in the presence of diffuse sunlight, you will get HCl. Right? But the problem here is, what are the conditions is the synthesis, it has to be carried in the presence of the sunlight, diffuse sunlight, as the reaction is highly explosive in direct sunlight. So do not keep it under direct sunlight. It should be diffused sunlight, and the gases should be slightly moist, because the moisture here will be acting as a catalyst. So these are the two conditions, that is H2 plus Cl2, the diffuse sunlight, it will form hydrogen chloride gas. And what are the two conditions? Do not keep it under direct sunlight. Even though the reaction takes place, it will be highly explosive, and we don't want that to happen. So diffuse sunlight this reaction has to be carried out. And make sure the gases are thoda sa moist, because the moisture here will be acting as a catalyst. So this is for 3 marks. Okay, so we have 4 to 6 minutes, but here sprint time we are also using only 3 minutes. Let's see. Why are conventional drying agents such as calcium oxide and phosphorus pentoxide not used for drying moist HCl gas? So we know, right, whatever the gas you get, it will be moist and you need to dry it, hydrogen chloride. But the thing is, I cannot use CaO or P2O5 because HCl will react with these compounds. That is the reason we are taking sulfuric acid as the drying agent. So here in this case, the phosphorus, the chloride, pentachloride will be formed, and the acid will be formed, POCl3, and HPO3 will be formed, that is phosphoric acid, and phosphorus oxychloride, that is POCl3 will be formed. We don't want that. And in case of CaO plus 2HCl, CaCl2 plus water will be formed. We are trying to dry HCl, but here if you use drying agents like calcium oxide and P2O5, so there will be different products. We just only want to dry HCl. That is the reason we do not recommend CaO or phosphorus pentoxide to be used as drying agents in case of drying moist HCl. So instead we will use sulfuric acid to dry hydrochloric acid. Question number 10, this is with 3 marks. State why an aqueous solution of ammonia turns red litmus blue, is a weak base and is a weak electrolyte. So aqueous solution of ammonia means obviously NH3 plus water. So what are the ions you will get is NH4 plus plus OH minus. So as it is producing OH minus ions, so this is definitely a base which turns red litmus blue. Yes. And in case of why is it a weak base and a weak electrolyte? So I agree it undergoes dissociation, but the degree of ionization or dissociation is less. So not all the molecules will be dissociated into NH4 plus and OH minus ion. That exactly is the reason it is a weak base, weak alkali, or a weak electrolyte. Okay, so even though it is an alkali, even though it is a base, yes, it is an electrolyte, but it is not a strong one because the degree of dissociation of ammonia molecules is low. So the last question, this is for 5 marks. State 5 tests for ammonia where color change is involved. Okay, so first you can say that litmus and red litmus to blue, then phenolphthalein colorless to pink, methyl orange will turn into yellow color, the solution will turn yellow, and with the copper sulfate solution it forms a blue PPT, and when you add excess of ammonium hydroxide you will get that deep blue solution of it, right? So that is actually a test, right? You remember analytical chemistry? So it turns the Nessler's reagent into pale brown color. So these are the 5 tests where there will be color change. So let me repeat it to you again. It turns red litmus blue, then orange colored methyl orange will be turned into yellow color. It turns colorless phenolphthalein into pink. It forms pale blue PPT, but on addition of excess of ammonium hydroxide, a deep blue color solution will be formed. It turns colorless Nessler's reagent into pale brown. So in today's session, we have discussed 11 very important questions of these following topics: preparation of HCl, properties and uses of HCl, preparation of ammonia, properties of ammonia. And here is your homework question. What is the chemical name of aqueous solution of ammonia? By giving reasons, explain how it is prepared. How is it prepared? What is the chemical name of aqueous solution of ammonia? Think and write the answer in the comment section. Do not forget to give your answer because it is very important. Only that is the only way I can know whether you have understood the concept, whether you have watched the video or not. The next session, as I told you, will be tomorrow on study of compounds. The previous session was yesterday, so we discussed few questions of related to metallurgy, which was very important. So if you have not watched it, please go back and watch it and solve the homework question also. So let me remind you again, people, there is this very nice offer going on where this is one of the best platform to learn, to gain knowledge, and where you will be getting you'll be getting almost everything, and all of your problems will be solved. One-stop solution, that would be the perfect word. Use the coupon code SURPRO so that you can get 50% discount. Thank you so much. Up to 1,500 rupees. See, you do the calculation. 3.3 rupees. That is how much you have to pay per class, which is very less. Thank you. Yeah, once again, if you are still watching the video but not subscribed to the channel, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share this video with your friends, click on the bell icon, and if you have any queries or doubts, you can reach out to me at surabhi.r@vedantu.com. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.